This is another video from our trip to Southwest Florida here back in July of 2025. This video is of Anna Marie Island. Almost said Santa Marie. Anna Marie Island, which is up by Sarasota. You go through Sarasota to get to it. It's about 2 hours north of where we were in Cape Coral, Fort Myers. So it was a bit of a trek, but I think it was worth it for sure. We went to the Bean Point Beach, which is right at the northern point of Anne Marie Island. We decided to kind of wing it, and we had heard that, hey, this is a cool place, kind of a point, kind of see the ocean, not just one side of it, but kind of going around the point of the island. So the Anna Marie Island is just a neat kind of old Florida, if you want to call it, as people say. I believe could be one of the few remaining like not super commercialized, at least around the beach area. Just a bunch of like old school cottages. Hopefully no hurricane comes and blows them away, because they won't be that anymore. And they'll never build those again. But small, just cottages, people walking around, golf carts, a lot of golf carts. Some larger houses, but not a lot of commercialized big, huge mansions or anything near the beach. Some bigger houses for sure, but yeah, just that old school vibe that just kind of people, just more of a, I would say like a Siesta Key kind of vibe. Siesta Key is a little more commercialized than this, but yeah, you just a laid back kind of deal. This is a video of the surf. It was pretty aggressive today. This day, it's the biggest surf I've actually seen in Florida in my years. If you want, yeah, it was probably a good 3 or 4 feet on some of these bigger waves, and so it definitely would knock you over if you didn't have your feet planted pretty firmly. But it was fun to kind of see that kind of surf and be a little different than just the kind of calm normal waters of most Florida beaches. But yeah, just the wind was definitely causing you kind of see where it had eroded some of the beach away. It was pretty aggressive, but kind of neat. I'll mention that parking is, I wasn't aware of this, didn't do a whole lot of research. That parking is, at least around Bean Point, and I think that most of the island is like this. It's kind of, there's no like official parking spots, and you don't pay for it. You just kind of have to find parking on the side of the road in front of people's homes. You have to keep off the road, but they allow that. There's specific parking spots where it's for public parking. So they didn't really want to build big lots. It's a smaller island anyway, and they didn't want to take up space. So you just kind of park on the shoulder, keep your car off. We found a little spot that was close to a beach access. We got lucky. Well, it was kind of a slid in this spot between two driveways, and away we went. So, but yeah, no cost of parking, and you, at least where we were at Bean Point. So yeah, once we got out there, it was, like I said, pretty windy, and so we were gonna set up kind of on the point, or just before the point, and a guy walking on the beach said, "Hey, if you go around kind of the point, you can get, it's a lot calmer." And sure enough, it was a bearable around there. That's kind of a neat little tip. I'm glad that he gave that to us, because we were going to set up, and that wind was just whipping that day. And but plenty of people there. I mean, it was very busy. a lot of vacationers. Like, it looked like every house vacation rental there was full and with a lot of people. So very hopping place, neat place. They hadn't been affected by any hurricanes, as far as I know. So um, some weather, like most days, kind of rolled through, and we had a lot of the beach very much to ourselves towards the end of the day. That's kind of a tip that I always like giving people is if you can kind of there's weather coming along and you kind of wait it out, and it's just a sprinkle or a small shower. I mean, it'll clear the beaches out, and you can have the beach to yourself or very few people. So, little tip. We did that most days, and yeah, just hung out, and it cooled down. Beautiful, amazing weather for July. Cooled down in like maybe 80s after that rain comes through, and just sit there and just watch the ocean. Neat deal. So we definitely do liked Anna Marie. We would go back. It's a bit of a drive, but I think it's worth it. So I definitely suggest going to it. And there's not really a whole lot of nothing on the beach, as you can see, as far as like restaurants or anything. So it's bring your own everything. So definitely suggest going to it. Thanks a lot.